Hey, good afternoon. It's time that we finally read chapter 236. Now, before I begin, I want to say a few things. If you read the community note that I posted early on, like a couple days ago, then you know what I'm going to say, and that is that I might know what happens in this chapter. Um, it's not that I'm spoiled or anything, but there is a probability that I might be right in some things that may happen in this chapter. So, what happened was, you already know that, like, all of us knew that this chapter is going to be, it's probably going to be a make or break moment for this whole fight as a whole. And, yeah, we were all like curious to see what's going to happen. People were scared about what's going to happen. Some people were happy that Gojo won and everything. But what I did was, a week prior to this chapter's release, I muted all words associated with Jujutsu Kaisen, every single word, so that I don't get any kind of hint on what's going to happen and nobody will blatantly spoil it. Unfortunately, though, what happened was, I 2 or 3 days ago, I go on Twitter, and you guys know that these things leak out like 3 4 days early on. So I went onto Twitter and I see the trending tabs are not censored, right? So I see the phrase "gege when I catch you" trending on Twitter with about 8,000, 10,000 tweets. And this is the first time when I saw a whole phrase trending so much related to Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it happens with like pop stars and everything, and that's fine. But this was for Jujutsu Kaisen, and I did not see a whole phrase trending for any other manga. It wasn't there for One Piece, it wasn't there for Bleach, it wasn't there for any of those things. But a whole phrase like that just trending is kind of worrisome. And then another nail in the coffin would be the fact that I saw the word gojo trending with a few thousand tweets. Not Megumi, not Sukuna. Well, Sukuna was trending a little bit. Jujutsu Kaisen hashtag was trending a little bit. But then yesterday I saw the word Gojo trending with 282,000 tweets. It could have gone up by now. It could have gone up by now. And JJK was the hashtag JJK was trending number one 2 days ago on Twitter, and it was probably the first time JJK trended on number one for a long, long time. And yeah, if you put the dots together, then you guys can see where this chapter might be going. Uh, since none of Sukuna was trending, Megumi was trending, so that's fine. I'm still so those guys might get affected, but I don't think so. I think something happens to Gojo in this chapter, and for the past 2 days I have just been building walls around my heart so that I just don't freaking explode and it doesn't hit me like the freaking snowball fight scene from Chainsaw Man. The manga reactions, I'll link the manga reactions in the playlist, in the video itself. But yeah, that thing affected me a lot, and I've just been in a constant, like, rotation of 5 stages of grief and stuff, just in case that happens. And for now, I'm still in a little bit of a delusion, and I'll wait out to see what's going on. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into this chapter. This is where we ended off. Big red flag, big red flag. Um, I was happy for a moment when I read this part, but then I realized that, yeah, Gege likes to subvert expectations, and it's very unpredictable. So, let's just see what happens next. If you guys enjoy these manga reactions and other anime, uh, whatever stuff, then you guys can check out the channel. And if you like the videos, leave a like on them, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of this year. I don't think that's gonna happen, but at least try to get to 300 maybe. Like, I would really appreciate that. It would mean a lot to me. Oh god. Oh god, we're getting a flashback. This is already a big red flag. It's happening, isn't it? I mean, we all knew it's gonna happen, but yeah, yeah. All right, fine. Bring it to me. Hey, long time no see, best friend. Oh, Oh no, 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 no. It's happening. It's freaking happening. Uh, yeah. Go south. Chapter 236 goes south. Oh no. Oh no. Long time no see, best friend. Oh god. I don't like this. You're kidding me. This sucks. Pretty rude thing to say right after seeing someone's face. Oh, is this the first time they met? Huh. Hmm. Oh, what's the note? The break last week makes it seem like I've forgotten to write a chapter. Wow. You, gege when I catch you, bro. I've always told my students, when you die, you'll be alone. Oh no. So please tell me this is just some ridiculous dream. Does it matter? Yeah, it's already done, isn't it? It's already done. Because he's speaking as if he's the future self. He's in the 17-year-old body, but he's talking like the grown up. When you die, you'll be alone. That's what he told to Megumi, if you guys remember. I've always told my students, when you die, you'll be alone. So please tell me this is just some ridiculous dream. Does it matter? Oh shit! And now he's back to being his like arrogant, bratty self. It happened, didn't it? I'm building walls of titanium around my heart as we speak. My heart's beating fast, and I'm sad. I'm kind of scared that my blood pressure will increase. But even though that's a good thing for me, like my blood pressure is so low, I could pass for a zombie, literally. Like my diastolic pressure goes as low as 60. Damn, that's crazy. There's this stuff with his dad, but I guess I asked Shoko to handle that. Wait, what? Who's dad? No shit. And then there's the stuff with his dad. But I guess I asked Shoko to handle that. Yep. You begin this chapter like this with the whole thing. Yep. So, how was the King of Curses? Insanely friggin' strong. This is like the Harry Potter King's Cross station, like where Harry saw Dumbledore right after he got Avada Kedavra, and he wasn't giving it all he had. It wasn't giving all he had. Honestly, I don't think I would have won even if he didn't have Megumi's 10 shadows. Oh, whoa. I'm shocked anyone could make you admit that. I still kind of feel sorry for him. Hmm? I'm no stranger to feeling isolated. There was always a gulf between me and other people, even if they adored me. You can admire a blooming flower, but you can't ask it to understand you. I put everything I had into trying to reach him, to make him understand. All my physical training, those techniques I mastered, my explosiveness, quick thinking, and attempts at humor. I gave it my all, but it wasn't enough. The loneliness that comes with unrivaled strength, the one who will teach you about love is. I had fun. Sukuna wasn't able to give me his all, though. And I think that's a damn shame. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. When does it happen? How does it die? I died. Like now, I'm like fully 100% sure that he dies. But why does? How does he? Well, consider me jealous. You at least had the satisfaction of going out with a bang. Satisfaction, huh? I guess my only disappointment is that you weren't there to give me a slap on the back. This sucks, bro. This sucks so much. All the second years with Ghetto, because he did not see who the first years were because he was dead. Yep, it is hitting as hard as the snowball fight. I have tears welling it up in my eyes now. I guess I am glad I died facing a strong opponent. It'd have been embarrassing if I had let some old if I let some old disease or old age get the best of me. What are you, a samurai? Look at that. Nanami and Aiba too. Oh, God. Seriously. Seriously. You should know it's poor taste to think like that in the present. I can't do the voice acting shit, bro. Like, oh, I'm just too overwhelmed now. Huh? Then again, that mindset of yours is probably why you outlived me. You and Gojo-san just miscalculated a little bit. I remember once asking Geto-san, why can't we just leave it all to you? Oh, the throwbacks and everything. The anime ended. It's all fresh in my head now. Please stop. Yamete kudasai. After all, you never cared about keeping sorcery going or protecting people. You were just in the game because you got a kick out of it. Truth is, we all thought that about Gojo-san, but we couldn't bring ourselves to say it out loud. It's been a long time since he drew Haibara, hasn't he? Why are you bringing it up now, then? Sorry, go man. Well, that feeling about you. Oh, he drew Nanami kind of jacked right now. Like, the shoulders are insane. Well, that feeling about you was right, proven by your actions a second ago. It's just. Can't say I approve, but I do sympathize. It was a fitting way for you to go out. Yeah, thanks. And how do you feel about your demise? I kind of butted in back then. Curses can bring people back to life, the same way sorcery can. I once asked May-san about where I should go live. Malaysia? No! 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 She said if you'd like to become someone new, go north. If you'd like to return to who you once were, go south. This drink is so well drawn. The last panel is gonna hit hard, I already know. Ah. Back then I didn't hesitate in moving south. I've always been someone who loves looking into the past, so I found it ironic when I died betting on the future. As final moments go, it wasn't so bad, so I'm grateful to Habara. You're too kind. I see. Hey, principal! Thought you said no jujutsu sorcerer dies without regrets. Yeah, guys, there, yep. This is it. I'm gonna turn the panel and he's gonna be dead. But they're all happy. They're all smiling. I don't know if you can hear this right now, but I said they're all smiling. Uh, oh. Is that Toji in the There's no way. That's Toji in the back scratching his head. Rico and the caretaker. The fact that Toji is just there with them is so funny to me. I would like to believe this is a real place and not just a visual treat for the viewers. That would be so nice. You know, there has been multiple instances of like imaginary places in this manga, like when Choso got the vision that Yuji was sitting with the death paintings around a dinner table or like a lunch table, a picnic table actually. I would like to think that that kind of happened mentally somewhere in between, or I mean, you could pass that on for him in imagining shit, but this could definitely pass off for being a real place, right? Like some godly figure's domain where every curse user lives. We just finished Hidden Inventory in the anime as well. This is. Oh, I'm gonna see this in like 8 years or so, bro. I'm probably gonna get married by then. What the hell? Catch up to the manga, guys. Like, if any of you are here as an anime only, which I don't know why you would be here if you're that, but yeah, catch up to the manga. Now, I'm hoping this isn't a dream. Yeah, he's gone. Oh my god, he's cut in half. Araga's adaptation can start. Yeah, explain to me how this happens. Because why is he cut in half? That means Sukuna hit him. Maharaga's adaptation can start after only a single attack, then it slowly starts to analyze, and its completion is only a matter of time. Maharaga is alive? If it receives another identical attack during that calculation period, the adaptation accelerates. Once a technique is adapted to it, the analysis doesn't stop there, it continues to adapt further. Are those neck tattoos new? I don't know. What I wanted from Maharaga was, oi, 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 my OBS crashed again. I'm gonna continue now. Wait, give me a sec. I don't know when it stopped, but yeah. Gojo died, slashes to the stomach. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. So Maharaga is the one who hit him. The adaptation accelerates once it's adapted. What I wanted from Maharaga was a model. I am recording, right? I don't know why my OBS does that. It's updated and it's everything, but it's just a model of how to tear through your infinity. After first adapting, Maharaga was altering the essence of its own CT in order to neutralize and nullify your infinity. Makes sense. Oh no. Maki and Yuta. That was something I was unable to do, so I waited. I waited for it to discover another adaptation to counter your infinity, one I could use. Yeah. They're gonna feel obviously sad. I mean, Yuji's Yuji is gonna get the brunt of it, and these guys will too. Especially Yuta, because Yuji and Yuta, both of them, like absolutely adored him and idolized him because they were his prized pupils, to be honest. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. But I mean, in this story, we've seen how people deal with grief. It's the most we've seen characters' grief here are just Yuji and maybe a panda a little bit. Yuta was doing that in the first volume. But yeah, there's not much time to grief in this story. I mean, at the end, all I would want for these characters is to just talk it out, talk their like pent up emotions out, and just let it out. Second adaptation was exactly what I had been anticipating, but it wasn't sending slashes flying as I do. It was expanding the technique's target. Its intended target wasn't just you, Gojo, but space, the entire world existence itself. It targeted everything before it unleashed those slashes. Your infinity meant nothing as long as it existed within that space, that world. It would all be torn apart. It was near impossible technique to pull off, but that model proved to be quite effective. He's just standing like Toji. Oh yeah, this is what I also saw. Like on Twitter, I was scrolling and some idiot did not put a warning, and I saw like, oh my god, like it was written in the caption with like crying emoji, and I saw like the top half of the manga panel, like just this much of the building, and I immediately scrolled down, but out of the corner of my eye, I did see Gojo's legs, so I thought he was just standing in the pool of blood. But now, yeah. This is so cursed, man. Like, Toji went out the same way. This outfit is cursed! I'm telling you. He's just left standing. What's crazy to me is that I know it's not the time to think that, but if Sukuna sends out slashes, shouldn't it be just a clean cut? Like, why is his stomach cut like all jaggedy, like it's been ripped apart and not like clean cut? Yeah. I mean, if I did not I mean, if I hadn't gotten the hint of what had happened, I probably would have like bawled my eyes out right now. But yeah, this is why like the The potential spoiler I got for this chapter just made me delete all of my social media. I'm no longer there and I don't intend to go there for a long, long time. So Sukuna won. He had to have won. I mean, we all saw this coming. I kept saying that. Um, a lot of others kept saying that because if Gojo wins here, then like there wouldn't be a point to the story. There wouldn't be a point to the characters, the character arcs, and it just, yeah, it wouldn't make sense. One of Gojo's arms is cut off too. This is crazy. Fraud Kuna is not a fraud. Look at that. You did well, Gojo Satoru. I won't forget you for as long as I live. Damn. This gives me this gives me a flashback to the Jogo fight, like when he was like, "Yo, stand proud. You did well," and then burns him up. Nice fight, nice fight. This was this is like this is altering the course of history right now. Gojo Satoru is dead. And I wonder if it's gonna have grander repercussions in the story because we saw that Gojo being born literally shook the balance of the Jujutsu world. Like every single curse went into hiding, and the sorcerers were trying to like get rid of him, or raise. Some of them were trying to like empower him. Some of them were trying to get rid of him. But yeah, it's so. Imagine what Megumi is going through. I mean, if he's not already brain dead yet, because he has to be brain dead, right? There's no way we're getting Megumi back after this, because well, it's very simple that Sukuna transferred the first four infinite voids onto Megumi's head, like straight up. So he went through four of infinity voids that lasted for multiple seconds or minutes, and we saw like the anime episode came out yesterday and we saw how it affects people. So he went through four of those. He's gonna be a vegetable. I'm afraid we have to kill him. Like that's the purpose of the story. People have been saying that Megumi's character is being built up slowly and surely, and I think they could go that way. I think they could, you know now that Megumi has been through so much, he could finally have the vision and the strength and the motivation needed to like complete his domain expansion, Chimera Shadow Garden. And I think the 10th Shikigami in that case would be there's a channel on YouTube called Turtle Quirk who theorized this, and I'm just kind of like taking this concept from him. There's this big skeleton monster in Japanese mythology that's whose name starts with a G. Like wait, I don't know what it's called, Gen or like it's something, but it's a giant humanoid like skeleton, right? And I think that's what the ultimate goal of Chimera Shadow Garden is, to like bring that beast forth, because we saw in like when Megumi expanded his domain against the fight with the I don't know, the post-it notes guy. He there was like a vertebra behind him, and I think that's what's gonna happen because Suguna's domain is kind of similar. Suguna has the rib cage inside his innate domain. There's a bunch of other bones. Yuji has sorry, not Yuji. Megumi has the vertebrae and shit. So I think we are heading to that stage, but I don't know. I don't know. It's the manga just got a lot more unpredictable now, and I don't know what's gonna happen. It would be nice to see Sukuna regain his old body or his old form again and leave Megumi, but that would just instantly kill him. This is sad. Man, it's just Sukuna won. This is crazy. It consolidated that he is the strongest. We people on Twitter are gonna cause a war because one side thought that called him fraud Kuna and everything and all that bullshit, but he won. He is the strongest. Gojo was a challenge, definitely, but he's not as strong as him. The god of the Heian Empire reigns supreme. Not even the strongest could stop him. Wow. 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 I bet some people are going to start calling Gojo a fraud now. I hope that doesn't happen. Shit, man. I'm going to keep thinking about this for a whole week now, won't I? This whole place is just gone. Sparing no time to mourn the death of Gojo Satoru, I am feeling great now, so please don't spoil my pleasure. He launches onto the battlefield. Kashimo, let's go! Kashimo Hajime, the god of lightning, dashing towards near certain death. I mean, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? I hope. I mean, I love that the story keeps the fights going, but I think he's gonna go, like, with that staff and everything. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's scary. It's unpredictable. Yeah. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for this is gonna. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna hurt a lot of people. It already has hurt a lot of people because the chapter's leaked and it just spread like wildfire over the internet. I don't know. I thought if this truly happens, I would just give up on the manga as a whole. But for some reason now, I'm more determined to see what happens to Sukuna because I want the good guys to win, and I want to see what they do because we saw this with the Shibuya arc as well. Because Gojo getting sealed allowed people to bring out their hidden talents to like use 120% of the full potentials literally in that one moment and yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of good guys on our side, but it's not just Sukuna we're fighting. We're fighting Kenjaku, who is doing God knows what. He's probably out there killing the remaining Culling game players for fun, I guess. But uh, it's stupid. It's so stupid. I don't know where this is going. Does Sukuna even need to switch back to his old form? I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. It's insane. That's it. That's it for chapter 236. I'm sad. Um, the walls that I built around myself kind of worked, but it still left a scratch on my soul. Uh, and I don't think I will be okay for the next few days. But now I'm finally gonna go over on Twitter and like see what people have said about this moment and how people are reacting to it because, ah, boy. Gojo Satoru is dead. One of the strongest characters in manga and anime history is dead, gone forever, and it's so crazy to me that that happened. Because I mean, part of me and part of all of us knew that JJK wasn't gonna like go out on a happy ending. It's the reason why we have like those edits of like alternate endings where Haibara lives and Junpei lives and all that shit because it's a cruel world. It's almost like Attack on Titan. Like nothing goes according to plan. It's crazy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Um, I'm not gonna have a good day. I'm probably gonna ponder about this shit for a long, long time. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and leave a like on the video. Let YouTube know that you enjoy this stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.